This game is rated M for mature. Okay, sounds cool. K9. El Caliente. Hot Pocket. Hello everybody, Obi-Wan362, and welcome back to my blind playthrough of Persona 4. Well, it's kind of blind at this point. In the last part, we finally got to the top of where Izanami ran off to. And in this part, I was told in the comments of either the last episode or the episode before that I could actually come back here to the shops and everything through the TV. Because I had asked about what I was even supposed to do with these materials. It's like, oh, I've got these materials and nothing to do with them. And I found that really, really odd. But so I was told I could come back here and just drop and just, you know, sell them. And so, I figured that might be worth doing. See what I get out of it. But yeah, I basically doubled my money by doing that. Because it was... I had 280 something and I sold everything for like 271 or something ridiculous like that. So I was just curious to see what we could, if we had fought enough guys for the demon boots. That sounds like cool. That sounds like cool. That was good. But yeah. So I appreciate the heads up that I could come here and be like, hey, Dada, have some stuff. And I'm just, because it didn't make any sense for them to be like, here, have more material. Well, I guess it did, just because it was like enemies drop them. Doesn't matter if you can't sell them, enemies drop them. And so I was just, phalanx. Oh, that's awesome. Does it actually look like a phalanx, or does it just look like a shield like all his other ones? Soulbreaker. Alright. Some of these things I don't know what to do with. Aegis shield. Huh. So yeah, I thought I would just come in. I think I've got enough items that I should be fine. I'm going to hope so. Unlimited. It just sounds awesome. Bullseye shot. This is actually a weapon for Teddy. Judge of Hell. What? What is this madness? What am I even looking at anymore? 1000 stud coat. Holy crap. So many things there. Kagura vest. Kodama cape. I have way too many materials. This is taking way too long. It's a shame Teddy didn't get any new weapons from all this. Not that I'm using Teddy. At one point, I mentioned the fact that all the people I had with me had learned their final move. And it was like, well then, why didn't you take the other guys? And I'm like, well, actually, the reason was because I decided aside from the last fight, I was like, I want to use the original, three for for the final fight, and I thought the last one was the final fight, and then it wasn't. And so, and none of these are better than what I've got. I did unequip the Gaia sword. It was kind of sad, but it was just, it seemed more appropriate. What the devil? +3 to all. That's fantastic. Historical kunai used in... Yeah, there's no downside to this except for the fact I'm spending money. That is literally the downside to it. Give Yosuke some better weapons. Yes. Yes, I'll sell that. Judgment boots. +3 to magic, but I mean... Nobody takes Chie with them for her magical abilities. take her with you because she can kick things. Do use her Bufu every once in a while. No. She can keep her increased critical rate. That is a hard-hitting fan, and really, the Cortesia only gives 10 SP. Medium odds to enervate. Ooh. Ooh, plus 10 to magic. That's actually pretty decent. I need to look more as to like how the stats actually impact everything. But just from my gathering of how things work, the increased magic will be good. Yes. Nah. Or I guess I should, because I guess I keep... I think I heard you guys... I think you guys said I get to keep my money or whatever that I have after this is over. Holy crap, that's a lot harder hitting. Plus 10 to endurance. Why do you have to be the weaker? I want you. Granted, I only want you if you actually look like the shield. If you don't, I really don't care. Soulbreaker! Yeah, I was like, I noticed that was S-O-L, not S-O-U-L, so I figured it was soul as in sun. Let's just go ahead and get him the big shield. Let's get him the big boy shield. I think this was the top one, right? Yeah. I'll sell the other one. Wish I told you how much you were selling it for before you sold it, but... I don't know how much better either of these are than Algernon, because again, I don't know how the stats work. But I guess like they both really are better, because like they have a better chance of hitting, and luck is probably important and stuff. But Naoto can keep Algernon just because I like Algernon. Because I think it actually was ended up based on the story of which one of these was the one she got? That's the one she got from her thing. From her, the Strong Shadow in her castle. So yeah, you don't need nice shoes anymore. You can just wear cowboy boots. That's what I do. Iron plate, bear claw. Armor. I don't think you're gonna find anything better what I'm wearing, but though that I had them flipped in my head and I'm like, that's better. And I'm like, nope, no wait. 1,000 stud coat. Red battle suit. Yeah. Nope. That's better than what she's got. Mythos robe. Here, have a Kodadama cape. Chie. You earned it. Yeah, and that's medium odds of countering physical. I don't want to mess with that. Kanji. Yeah, that paladin armor sucks. So it's like it's a nice concept, but it sucks in practice. So here, have an opera coat. That'd be hilarious to see Kanji in an opera coat. Reduce physical damage by 20%. Meh. Naoto, you also have a Mythos robe, so that also sucks. Here, have a Kodadama cape. Okay, so we're about 11. Alright. 10 and some change, whatever. Sell... Okay, I'm just gonna sell stuff and then I'll see you here in a second. I will take pride in that. Thank you, old man Datara. Huh. Strangely wise words for someone who doesn't know what's happening. Alright, and one last fusion before we take care of this final piece. This does end today. Saturnus, Arahabaki, and Saparna for Metatron. Because why not? Autodyne and Auto Muraku. Figure if it's gonna be our last fight, we might as well go in guns a-blazing. I dare summon you. Okay, good. Bring it, Judgment. Alright, so he'll get Megadolion. What follows Megadolion? Repel Ice. Alright, that's whatever. Repel Elec. And Repel Wind? Oh, Repel Fire. Alright, whatever. It's magic and increased agility. Alright, sure, I'll take it. Whatever, doesn't really matter all that much. Alright, at long last, after a lot of fighting and a lot of climbing, it's time to see what happens. Hold up. I was gonna make that all good too, and I was like, nope. Gotta see who's equipped. Because she's got... Metatron, you've got Null, Repel, and Auto Muraku. Probably who I'm gonna want. Though you do have Spellmaster. That doesn't look like it matters because I'll be switching. I'll have to switch out whoever it is anyway. Auto Muraku, Power Charge. Nope. Thanks for nothing, Isis. Yeah, I'll go ahead and go with Ishtar because I like her. She's a fun persona. Would have been nice if gotten to absorb wind, but at that point I wouldn't really know what to get rid of for it, so it's alright. But anyway, after all this climbing and all this fighting, it's finally time. Izanami! Right after this loading screen. Loading screen, why? Where are you at, Izanami? That's fun.
Congratulations in making it this far.
Naruto shooter now.
Well, thank you very much, Ms. Root of all evil.
You granted certain individuals the power to enter the TVs. You created the Midnight Channel as well. And lastly, you started a rumor about the Midnight Channel to raise its public awareness.
Recap
Is
again.
this correct?
All save one point.
Okay.
This Midnight Channel you speak of, it is indeed a device to draw hearts into this world.
But you didn't make it?
But it was always your individual wills that would determine what appeared on it.
That was not any of Naruto's points, but okay.
Humans ache to expose their suppressed sides, while the prying eyes around them are curious to see them lay bare.
Interesting.
The want to show and the want to see. I granted a window that catered to both.
Ah,
That is all.
interesting.
Everyone wished to know more about the people who became famous through the media.
And so that's who they appeared. Oh,
And the Midnight Channel was there to grant their wishes.
oh, it makes so much sense. Okay.
Once the person they wanted to see entered the realm formed by human thought, they would appear even more clearly. I see. So that's how it worked.
Oh my gosh, I like it.
Are you saying all you did was give that initial spark to Senpai and the others, then watched things unfold?
Oh, it sound like.
And the rumors spreading, things going wrong. We're to blame for all that's happened?
Yeah, basically.
People's curiosity was at fault?
I don't know why this is so shocking to everybody. People suck.
Everything was for your sake, to create the world mankind so wanted. Man struggles to understand one another. You can only truly know a finite number of people within your lifetime. But humans disregard this fact and try to know more people than is possible.
Oh no, how dare they? Oh, I don't know what to do with that statement.
Only by comparing yourself to others can you define yourselves. Thus, your ever-present anxiety. Your anxiety causes you to see only what you want to see, and believe only what you wish to believe. As I said, your desire is for a world enshrouded in fog.
It's like, that's not... I don't believe that's not true, but I would prefer you to not put words in our mouths. There's a difference.
I must agree that the vast majority of people are exactly as you say.
But
Yeah.
we don't intend to live that way.
If we were fine with the world you're making, we never would come this far, damn it!
Fair point.
We'll keep searching for truth and figuring out who we are as we go on with our lives.
We all will. Together.
All for one and one for all.
That's right. No more butting into our business.
We will continue to live in our world with everyone else.
Okay.
That's why.
They're all so pithy. You'll see our potential. This music's still too. Cutscene, cutscene. Love cutscenes.
Man, it's hazy.
That's pretty sizable.
What? Sheesh, it's huge! Come on! You know we've been through way worse than this thing! This is just
Not
the
really.
send-off our leader deserves! All right,
Like how I nod.
grand finale.
You're right, this is totally the send-off that I deserve. Come on, guys. Join me. What you got?
Knowledge of the truth is not everything.
Why not?
Yet drunk with truth, you exceeded your role and became too involved.
Oh no.
Now, learn for yourselves whose wrath you have brought down.
All right, let's go, guys!
just fighting to solve the case anymore.
Then come, sinful sons of man.
Don't scare me.
This will end it all. We have to believe.
Bring it. Oh, okay. Start off hitting with everything. Sure, there's no immunities. Oh, final fight. And granted, Masuka Kaja there wouldn't have been a bad idea. We're doing a lot of damage, actually. All things considered, we're actually doing a fair stretch of damage.
It's a strong one. Don't lower your guard.
But, like, look how much... No, this is a little too easy so far. I don't trust things when they're a little too easy. Mind charges up! Oh. Ew. That was bad. Okay, nothing for her to do except just burn. Yeah, that's doing a remarkably high amount of comparative damage. I don't know how I feel about that. Magar dying. Good dodge, everybody. Oh, and that's right. He's got Spellmaster on him. Well, we'll try a power charge. See what comes of it. It appears to only do one attack at a time. How long that'll last, I don't know, but... What have you got? You do have Diorama. Yeah, Tanterafu. Let's Tanterafu, that'll work. There is... Assault signal. Where are those? Oh, it's right there. What was it? I was up just barely enough to not be able to see it. Alright. Do I want to throw that out now? Try and do the math. It's gonna miss me using it twice. I'll only get to use it once. But we'll see. Be worth trying it.
What's the matter? Did you intend to defeat me with such feeble strength?
It seemed to be working. Magdolion, you kills withstand the attack.
Yukiko-senpai needs help.
Half the rest of us had dodged it. Mind charge myself up.
Shouldn't someone heal Yukiko-senpai?
Yukiko-senpai will heal Yukiko-senpai. She'll be fine. What does it do? Have a physical damage? God's hand. 316, not bad. Only thing is that's after everything else. That's after a mind charge and after an increased attack from the assault signal. But Diamond Shield. I like how Yosuke's just being like, I can help. Let me throw items. Oh, you can go. Shoot.
Are you okay?
And there's Daikaja. That's terribly disappointing. But screw you anyway, because my mind charge is still in place. Go ahead and power charge it up again.
I'm okay.
Go ahead and Oggydyne. What we'll do is we'll just diorama her up.
Thank you.
You cannot atone so easily for your foolish pride in stepping into the realm of the gods.
I would hope not. Magdallion again. Not a big issue.
Senpai needs help.
That did a lot more. That did a lot better with us not having the increased defense. Alright, now I can see why this could be a problem. I could heal everybody back to full, but that's almost not really worth it. Could mind charge. What I think I want to do is essentially waste a turn. Where are you? I'm gonna waste a turn. Diamond Shield. Yeah. God's Hand.
Take this. Guys, Chie-senpai's really hurt.
Everybody's really hurt.
Persona!
And then actually I was gonna throw... Oh no, it wasn't. I was gonna use a Masuka Kaja. And then everybody's evasion rate is back up. Your move, Izanami. Okay, now we mind charge. We power charge. We fully heal. And then we assault signal. Hope she doesn't throw a Daikaja. Oh, that's a mind charge. Yeah, if we're gonna have to waste a turn. So if she mind charged into Megadolion, then that's gonna suck. Nope. Nope. Hate to waste a turn of the assault signal, but yep. Mind charge into Megadolion. Saw it coming. I was really lucky we started that defense up. In addition. 419. God's Hand for 297. Could have been better. Diarahan for back to not half health everybody. So last thing I need is for her to throw down a Megadolion and kill us all. And then a... I need to look. Yeah, everybody's defense is back to normal, so... And next turn, everybody's hit evasion rate will be back to normal. Good dodge. Good dodge, GA. I'm gonna make the most out of this turn. Boofala. You gotta increase attack, might as well use it this turn while we've got it. And then, as much as I'd like to just throw in an Augudine, I'm afraid another Megdolion will kill Yukiko. And at that point, I might as well heal up everybody else. She's got the SP to do it. So she's really running low on SP. And then Masu Kakaja for everybody. What do we got? Okay, attacks reverted. That's fine. Mine charged up. Skill. Power charged up. There's just so much hard hitting coming from here. I'm just saying. I hate not letting her being able to attack, because it's like her best feature is when she gets to use attack with do a ton of fire damage. But then do I have another salt signal? Yes, I do. Salt signal. Shoot. Nope. 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 And oh, definitely nope. Well, that was notable. Alright. Zeodine. Seems impervious. Oh, that's gonna be a problem, isn't it? That's gonna be one of those things, isn't it? So I've really killed you now, but something's not working right. Oh no. Uh-oh. Okay. That's super not good. We'll just Garudine. Because I don't know where this is gonna go now.
Can you not understand? It is impossible to defeat me.
Ow. Alright, well, this is gonna suck.
This one's strong. Watch yourselves.
I don't know. I can just keep, you know, slamming my face against it. That might work, right? Oh, raises the party's strength. Sure, fun. Well, I don't know what to do here. All right. Well, comes a point where there's only one thing you can do, and that's keep hitting it. Whether it's with your face or with moves, you're gonna keep hitting it. And since I really do not know, Chie will survive the attack, so Yosuke can just diorama me up. I know it seems impervious, we're gonna go with it. We're gonna keep hitting it until it dies. That is our current philosophy for Izanami. Is punch it till it's not working, till we see that isn't working. In retrospect, that was not the best idea because she could have done something that someone was weak to Yeah. Oh, I'm all power charged with nowhere to go. Nerf. Alright. I'm just gonna keep hitting you. I'm gonna keep running my face into your fist, and then you let me know when you've had enough. Alright? I don't...
Thank you.
This one's strong. Watch yourselves.
Well, if you could tell me how to kill it, that would be even more useful.
Counting on you.
You understand nothing, I see. Ignorant mortals.
Okay. I'll give you that. I don't understand anything. But dang it if I'm not...
Senpai, someone heal him.
Dang it if I'm not stubborn enough to keep swinging anyway. Because dang it, I don't care if you are a god. If I have no chance. I don't care. Bring it.
Yosuke Senpai, your health is really...
I know, we're getting ready to take care of that. Take care of him and me at the same time. Might as well. I was too low to be left at that point anyway. I really wish that Yukiko went last. That would be the most useful. Poker! Mind charge, but of course. Everybody.
That is a crystal of power, which you have nurtured through your journey.
Oh, that!
An orb that repels fabrications of all sorts, dispels lies, and shines upon the truth.
Truth is a thing which only appears to those who have observed, considered, and made a choice.
Okay.
At the end of the path you chose lies the truth. Believe in it, and continue without faltering.
Is that what I'm doing? Orb of light! I was prepared to just keep swinging. But that works too. And makes somewhat more sense.
Well then, allow me to show you my full splendor.
This is gonna be bad, isn't it? I've been wasting a lot of SP for nothing, haven't I? Oh my word, that is hideous. I haven't even seen the whole thing yet. What are you?